Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of Bingo Babes Bumper to Bumper. Hi, how are ya? Welcome back. I'm back from Vegas. The poof. Oh, why am I spitting? Sorry. The poof is back. And I'm on my way to bingo. Today's Friday. It's Erica's birthday. Happy birthday to our moderator, Erica. Last Friday was Yesenia's birthday as well. And yeah, so I'm on my way to her bingo birthday party at MCB. Like I said, just got back from Vegas. And so I wanted to film a bumper to bumper, just kind of recapping some highlights from Vegas and just kind of giving you guys some like tips, because this was the first time I ever went in July, and so many people told us I don't go in July. Oh, I don't go in July. And they had their reasons, the main one being because it's so hot outside. But now I also kind of see why, because a lot of people were like, oh, I don't go because it's too busy. And to me, I'm thinking, well, every event sells out, whether it's July, March, November, whatever. Every event always sells out. So I didn't think anything of it. Boy, was I wrong. So I just wanted to kind of go over some things and just kind of tell you how it went. For starters, I had so much fun. I absolutely love doing the extravaganza events. I think that they are 1000% worth it. Like, I had so much fun, and I cannot wait until the next one, October 30 and 31st, and then November 34th. We're going to both. I cannot wait. They are so much fun. Like, and our friends won. Our friends won this time. So it's like, it shows you that it's possible to win 20,000 or 50,000, right? But so for starters, I do want to talk about how it was busier, and now I see what people are talking about. It's July, which means it's summertime, which means kids are out of school, right? The casino was so packed, and not like, oh my god, ridiculous, like you can't get a machine, or like ridiculous, like, oh, this is crazy, but like it was a lot busier, and it was probably the busiest I've ever seen it, from all the past extravaganzas that I went to. There were a lot of kids. Obviously they were on the machines or at bingo, so it's not like it was an issue. But I will say, like, we got back from going to get Korean corn dogs, and we got back, and there was, right at the door, there was two kids sitting down against the wall eating ice cream while their parents were playing the slot machines. And I'm pretty sure, like, after a while, security was like, oh no, this ain't gonna work. But like, there was just a lot of kids around, which means there was a lot of families around. So in general, it was just a lot busier than usual, right? So then that leads me into my next point about the super sessions at night. So for those of you who are familiar, and for those of you who are not, you know, or I should say, for those of you who don't know, there's the main session, which is the 2 days. There's a main session, but throughout that whole week of the extravaganza, they have super sessions, which is open to everyone. You don't have to have a ticket. You have to have a ticket for the main session during the day, where they pay $20,000 and $50,000. But at night, there's super sessions, which, again, open to everyone as long as you're 21 and up. And yeah, it's open to everyone. There's $11.99 games, a big progressive double action game, and then a coverall for $10,000, with a second chance $5,000 at the end. So those are the super sessions. Again, open to everyone. I'm assuming because there were so many families there, people were like, oh, I'll go watch the kids and you go to bingo. Or, you know, one of us does the big event during the day, one of us does the super sessions at night, or whatever the case may be. The line for the super session was ridiculous every single time we went. So the first night, as those of you saw, Ryan and I got lost in the parking garage at Aria. We were supposed to go down. We were going up and up and up and up. We went to 2, we went to 3, we went to 4. We were walking around in circles. We got lost in the parking garage. And Letty was like, oh, really? You got lost. Thinking that was code for like, oh, I got stuck on the machine. Like, no, we didn't even play machines. We went to Din Tai Fung and got lost. And when we got there, it was 8:07. Mind you, there's traffic everywhere in Vegas right now because the construction, but it's Vegas. There's also traffic on the strip, whatever. There's traffic all the time anyways. We got there at 8:07 and they would not let us in. There was a lady, the ones that wear the red coats, at the door, and she would not let us in. She was like, nope. We have to cut it off at some point because everybody was texting us like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to get you a table. Like, it's packed in here. Every single table only had like 2 or 3 seats left, which, again, not how we experienced it all the other times. It was full. It was full to the brim in there. And they would not let us in. There was still a line past 8 o'clock. And the lady... The thing that made me upset out of everything, her not letting us in, blah, blah, blah. The thing that made me upset out of everything was, well, next time you just need to be on time. Don't you think if that was an option, that would have been my first choice? I would have been on time. Like, do you think I just showed up late for fun? Like, come on now. But whatever. Anyway, I ended up being like, okay, well, it's Vegas. There's traffic. Like, are you guys really not going to let us in? It was only 8:07. It was only 8:07. They were on like the first game. And long story short, we ended up getting in. And we still waited in line for like another 2 games. And again, it was crazy packed in there. I heard during the first session that the line was so long, like the Thursday, Friday sessions for the super sessions at night. I heard that the line was so long then that they were starting late. And then the next day we started late. We started at like 8:20 again because the line was so long. We got there early the next day, 6:04. The doors open at 6. We got there at 6:04 and the line was already to the door, to the back, like to the door. If you've been in there before, you know, like where you walk in, that's like the middle of the hall. So the line was back there. But anyway, whatever. All that to say, it was a lot busier than I've experienced in all the other super sessions, all the other main sessions. Like, yes, it was sold out just like all of the other sessions sell out, but the super sessions at night definitely were a lot busier. Wait times and lines were a lot longer. And again, I just attest that to being, it's summertime. It's summertime. We'll see how things are in the fall. If it doesn't change, then we'll just say, oh, this event is getting busier and people want to come to it. But me personally, I really do believe it's because it was the summertime, and this is exactly why people have told us in the past they don't go in July, because it is busier. Another thing that I kind of want to talk about, if you ever go in July, please drink a lot of water. I am a water girl. Y'all know I love water. I'm always drinking water. I always have my cups. I always have a cup with me full of ice and water. Y'all know I'm always drinking water. However, I underestimated how much water I should be drinking out there in the heat. It is a very strong, dry heat. I was not in the heat, like walking the strip or doing anything like that. Like, simply just like we went to Aria to eat out, and then we went to go get Korean corn dogs, like from getting on the shuttle and like things like that. Like, I truly underestimated how much water I should have been drinking. And by the time I got home, I was so dehydrated and so thirsty. I felt like crap. I was just like chugging water as much as I could. Finally, Pat told me to drink a Gatorade, and that finally like quenched this like strong thirst that I was struggling with. And I know that's common sense, right? Obviously, like, I even know myself, like, I should have been drinking more water. But again, like, you're so busy, you guys. You're so busy. We were so busy with bingo. We were so busy, like, waiting in line, like, all these things. We were so busy, I did not stop to drink enough water. And don't forget that water and drinks and all that stuff there is free while you're there. So just have your dollars ready to tip. But, like, just please drink water, drink liquids. Don't make the same mistake I did. And that, again, that's so common sense. But, like, you are so busy. You're so excited. I was talking to so many people. Just please drink water. Okay, if you're gonna go in July, and anytime, yes, but in July even more. So that's one thing. Another thing, this is very small and very random. Please, if you're going for an entire week, like we are in the fall, please take hand soap for your hotel room. This is so random and so, like, probably not even a big deal to other people, but it is to me, and I forgot to bring hand soap this time, or like a bar of hand soap or anything. The bar of hand soap in the bathroom in the hotel, it smells so bad to me. Like, I don't know, it just has like this strange smell to me, like, and I remember it last time, and I forgot. But again, totally random, and I'm saying this out loud, especially so I can remember. Don't forget, right? Okay, now the biggest thing. Oh, actually, I don't want to go there yet. Let's go back. Let's back it up. Let's talk about the machines. We had a follower. It was her first time there. She actually ended up winning $20,000, so congrats to her. However, she went to the super session the night before, and she actually won at the super session the night before. I'm not gonna take this light. I should have took it. Anyway, she won at the super session the night before, so she saw what your machine looks like when you win. When you get set for these events, your machine will go bring, and then your card that is set will flash, and the number that you need will turn red. And that, again, that your screen will continue to blink, that telling you that you're set. I'll try to insert a clip right here if I can find one. I'll try to insert a clip. But your machine will blink, and then if you win, your machine will go winner, and it'll do, like, it'll have stars on it, and it'll say winner, and it'll play a song, and it'll light up. Like, you'll definitely know that you won. Okay? And again, she won at the super session, so she saw what it looked like to need one number. She saw what it looked like to win, and she told her table to help her yell because she was an older lady. During the main session on the next day, she almost slept her $20,000 bingo. And I know you guys are probably thinking, if the machine does all that, why did she almost sleep it? Blah, 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 blah. This is the exact point I'm trying to make right now. Her machine malfunctioned. If you go back and watch the live, or if you've ever been there, or if you've ever, like, anything, if you've seen any kind of way that the extravaganza is, you can hear people constantly screaming, machine, machine help, machine help. That's because there's over 2,000 machines. There's going to be some type of malfunction. They're all on the same, like, internet. Of course, something is going to happen. And at the end of the day, it's technology, and we all know how technology has a mind of its own, literally, right? So her machine, when she got set, it flashed, but it flashed, but then I guess the number, oh wow, she just almost hit this car in front of me. Whoa, people don't know how to drive. Anyway, her machine flashed, but then when the next number came out, she needed 41. When the next number came out, her machine did not say winner. It didn't do the song and the dance and all. It did not do any of that. It went straight to just one card on the screen showing the pattern. It didn't say anything. It just showed the card. And everybody at the table was like, I heard the bling. What's going on? And then her husband happened to look over and was like, is that the pattern? Bingo, bingo. And then everybody else at her table started to yell bingo, and then they stopped the game, and they were like, is there a possible bingo? Is there a possible bingo? Mind you, they can see on their screen that there's a winner. Oh, so we're just not going to stop. Yeah, okay. People don't know how to drive here. Oh, we're just not going to stop. Oh my gosh. Everybody's running stop signs. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, there was her car. It just showed her card. It didn't tell her that she won, but they ended up stopping it, and she did get the $20,000 by herself. All of that to say, I hope you guys will really, 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 if you go, pay attention to your machine. Pay attention to what numbers you need. When you get set, pay attention to that number you need. Because if your machine malfunctions and it does not tell you that you have a bingo, you may miss your $20,000 or your $50,000 or your $25,000, however much it is. You don't want to miss it. Luckily, her husband caught it because she would have missed it. So I just want everybody to be very aware that that is a possibility. Now, the next thing I'll talk about, and this video is getting very long, and then I'll go inside over here. It is my opinion, again, just my opinion, that it does not matter how many cards you have. During the Thursday, Friday session, the first session, the person won at 44 numbers on paper, the $50,000 coverall. During the session we were at, the person won on their free entry pack, the $50,000. And if you're wondering, what is your free entry pack? When you buy your seat, you get a free 9-on. That's the free 9-on that we tell you guys to get outside of your machine so that you can have an extra 3 squares for free, basically, without paying $25. That is the paper that is the card, I'll say, that person won $50,000 on. We've seen people win the 20, the 50. We've seen people win it all on the minimum buy-in. Please do not feel like you have to buy hella cards or you have to load up your machine so much to have a chance. I got set with the 150. I got 2 away with the 150. It only matters, your numbers just have to come out back to back to back to back. Now, I'm not going to say, oh, like, you have to get the 150, whatever. The more cards you put in your machine, obviously, the more chances you have, right? Like, we all know that. I just don't want people to feel like, oh, I can't go there because I don't have 450 2 times to put in. You know, I don't have $900 to put in my machine. Like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. It's what you can do. And if it's meant for you, it's meant for you. If your numbers come out back to back to back, they come out back to back to back, right? Right. So anyway, let me know what other questions you guys have. If you have not already checked out the FAQ number 1 and the FAQ number 2 about the South Point Extravaganza that I posted, I will link them down below. They're on our page. We have lots of videos posted about the extravaganza. We will be there October 30th and 31st, and we will be there November 3rd and 4th. We're going to both sessions in the fall. So if you want to sit near us, if you haven't booked your tickets yet, email us, bayareabingobabes@gmail.com. We will tell you where we are sitting, where to book near. If you'd like to be by us and a bunch of other babes, there's a big group of us going on both days. So there's definitely babes everywhere. And if you have questions, I strongly suggest you watch that video first, because whatever questions you have, I guarantee I answer them. I guarantee I answer them. So check that out, and then I hope to see you guys there. I met so many amazing people in July. We've met so many amazing people in the past, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the fall. And I hope I win $20,000. At the end of the day, it's a chance to win $20,000. For what we spend at bingo over here in one day is a chance for us to win $20,000. Or 50. Right? Right. But, okay, guys. I love you. I'm going to go pick up what I got to pick up for Erica's birthday party. These people don't know how to drive. Bye, guys.